What's up, guys? This is Crypto James talking to you today about Cronos, formerly known as Cryptocom. Now, this is an interesting one because I think, honestly, my perspective was I think it did sort of an Icarus, flew too close to the sun kind of deal in the last bull cycle because it ran so high and fast. So I want to take a look at what this can do in terms of price in the next bull cycle, based on sort of how they marketed over the last couple of years and how they're growing. I'll take a look. But before I get into any of that, if you are new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins I did videos on this channel. And actually in those videos I said, look outright, I'm buying these coins, they're quality coins. You can see what the prices were when I recorded the videos and released them. You can also see what the highs they hit were in the previous bull cycle. So say you put in $100 into each of them. $100 into Phantom would have netted you 67,700 from when I found it. But say you put 100 into each and you close them at the highs of the last bull cycle, the $2,600 investment would have netted you a profit of 123k. Big rewards. Now, I sold these in 2021. These coins I don't own. But if you do want to see the cryptos that I've been buying up, the cryptos that I currently own, go over to copymycrypto.com. On that site, I share with the members anytime I buy a coin, anytime I sell a coin and bank profits, I let the members know. And we've got thousands of members, and most of them have joined simply to copy along. We actually do a lot of other stuff on the site, videos every day talking about the markets. We have tons of tutorials set up and other stuff. But the majority of, the main reason most people will join is just because they want to take the research element out of their crypto investing, which, if you're watching this video, there's money to be made in crypto, but it does require 10, 15, 20,000 hours worth of work. Now, that's all I do. How I found Phantom when literally there wasn't a single YouTuber on the planet talking about Phantom was with the criteria that I built. And that I've used that same criteria to find the coins that I'm in right now. A couple of those coins, I added 2 new coins to the portfolio about a week and a half ago or so. They're already up each 50%. One of the coins that I hold pumped about 50, 60% over the weekend as well. If you're looking to make gains, but you want the worker element out of it, Copy My Crypto is probably exactly what you need. So go and read that site, guys. All right, let's talk about Cronos. So Crypto.com. It's a massive circulating supply. Most of it's out. There's about 17% left. Market cap was $1.78 billion. Now, if you're unfamiliar, so Cronos is the actual currency of Cronos chain, which was developed by the Crypto.com company. So Cronos chain is one of the products in Crypto.com's lineup of solutions, and you can actually check and go through it, but you can see how you get started within the Crypto.com actual ecosystem. The site isn't actually all that, I'll be honest. Even just scrolling through the the products, when you click it, you can't even get to the bottom. So they really do need to sort this out. So look, it's got 80 million users worldwide. A lot of people go on it on a monthly basis. They've got it pretty damn covered. They've got a solid insurance coverage, verified proof of reserves. This is not me saying you should leave your funds on an exchange. I don't believe that. I never have believed that. I always say decentralized wallet or a cold wallet, or grab yourself a ledger. Honestly, that's the best way. Look, the Crypto.com exchange is very, very nice. The actual app on the phone is very, very nice. They have 80 million users. They have grown. Their Cronos ecosystem has started to grow now. So you can see Tether, USD Coin, DAI, Cronos. And then we've got a range of sort of smaller cap cryptos that are utilizing the Cronos blockchain, which again, really good. Like they are starting to grow this quite nicely. There's a long way to go before this is anywhere close to a top tier layer one. You know, I don't think there's a chance that they're really going to get to that level. But I mean, I like the platform. I really do like the platform. I like the exchange. I've used it plenty of times. It's one that I have. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not using it that often these days. There's other exchanges that I prefer. What I will say is Crypto.com has been a marketing titan over the past few years. And that's something that is worth bearing in mind. By the way, the Cronos actual chain, so this is crypto.org. So looking at the Cronos mainnet, as you can see, 30 million odd transactions. 5.5 billion of the Cronos token is delegated for staking, and as I said, they're really starting to do quite a lot. What I really rate, by the way, 24-hour volume on the blockchain is 15.5 mil. That's a good sign in a day. You're looking at a decent amount of people. That shows people are using it. That's again a good sign. But more than anything, I actually want to just talk about how goddamn good these have been. I mean, in the past, 2-3 years, they made Crypto.com Arena. They bought and renamed for Crypto Arena. They had Matt Damon front and center advertising Crypto.com. I think was it? They had an ad out at the Super Bowl as well. I want to say it was Larry David, but I'm not sure now. There's a few crypto ads. Crypto.com have been so effective. Like so effective in advertising, in marketing. Like what they've done over the past couple of years has been really impressive. And that should bear fruit in the next bull cycle. Now look, I mean, realistically, let's check spot exchanges for a second, because I don't think this would be in the top 10. No. So 19th in terms of like the exchanges that are out there at the moment. So I'd make the argument, to be honest, Crypto.com's token itself is probably overpriced right now. It's got a market cap. It's like ranked 38th, so it's higher than KuCoin's, I think, at the moment. So I'd make the argument it's probably overpriced. Probably is overpriced. But that aside, look, in the next bull cycle, one thing that's going to be key is marketing, being seen, being heard. Retail need to... what we always have with the bull cycle is new retail coming in, new retail investors. Crypto.com, as an exchange, as a phone app, can draw in new users. The team behind this have shown their effectiveness in marketing, and they have been hugely effective. I mean, we saw that massive sort of spike that they had across a sort of week window where they got Matt Damon in and they got all these massive sort of names in. In terms of their blockchain, in terms of their ecosystem, it's not all that at all. Hell, in terms of the volume that their actual exchange does, it's not all that. Like, I wouldn't rank this anywhere close to, like, just off of tech, just off of user base beyond the exchange, and even actually including the exchange. I wouldn't rank this anywhere close to a top 10. However, you do have to acknowledge that right now this is actually their marketing abilities are so high. They've been so successful with that. I think they're bound to have some success in the next bull cycle. But I don't think they're breaking their previous high, because this is an exchange, doesn't compare to a number of the ones out there. This is as a blockchain, doesn't compare to a number of the ones out there. This is a ecosystem, doesn't compare to most out there. But I think they've got the best marketing team in crypto. So I think they're going to draw in a lot. And I could see this easily coming back to about 50 cents. You can see that there was a ton of different moments where 50 cents was causing real problem as a line of resistance. 50 cents puts it in market cap of 12.5 billion, which arguably is about right when you look at a bull cycle where realistically this is one of the weaker exchanges. Realistically, it's one of the weaker projects, but they have a solid team behind it. And honestly, my gut for Cronos is they're going to bang up well, but it's not out of development. It's not going to be out of improvements to an exchange or anything like that. I think it's going to be down to the success of their marketing team, which seem like they know what the hell they're doing. But I'm not convinced that this is going to do much else because I don't think the development's there. So maybe 7x from where it is, but I don't really see it doing much more because the marketing could be so effective that it does just keep blasting up. There is an element of a parabola effect that could happen. So maybe it could do more if they're really effective with the marketing. But in terms of tech and the quality of the exchange and the apps and the app, I'm not convinced that they're better than anything out there at the moment. But they have only been around for a short space of time comparatively. They haven't really. They've only really been through one bull cycle, so it could just blast. But I just think 50 cents is. I just don't see. I think there's too many weak spots. Their biggest strength is without doubt, their ability to advertise and market. That is comfortably their biggest strength, and I think the others are closer to a weakness than they are a strength, to be honest. But I'm interested in what people think. To be fair, I haven't used Crypto.com in comfortably over a year, I would say. Comfortably over a year. Probably more like 2 years. So, so if you use it on a regular, what do you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you are a returning viewer to the channel and you have not subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Subscribe. I'm not saying anything else. If you want to see the coins that I own right now, go over to copymycrypto.com. Recently added 2 coins to the portfolio. Both of them are up over 50% each. That's in under a week. Yes, the market has been looking good, but very few coins have pumped like that. And that's because I know what I'm doing and I pick well. Phantom. No one spoke about Phantom in 2020. No one on YouTube was saying this is going to be a big winner other than myself. The criteria that I use to identify and pick Phantom and name it the best investment of 2020 is the same criteria that I've used to pick the coins that I have been buying up in the bear cycle. If you want to see what coins I've been buying in the bear cycle, go over to copymycrypto.com and read the site. Every single thing on that site is verifiable, it's public record. So anything you read, you can then go through the old videos on this channel and confirm what you've read. And if you decide that it's something for you, wonderful, maybe I'll see you there. If you don't, if you think, nah, it's not for me, no worries, no obligation to buy, keep watching this content. But, key thing, if you are in the crypto space but you aren't going to end up doing your research, your 10, 15, 20,000 hours of research that's required, Copy My Crypto could be exactly the thing you need because all the work is taken out of it. I literally say what I'm getting in on and you can copy along. It could not be more simple. So go read the site now. Maybe I'll see you there. Take it easy, guys.